Hello and welcome back to Take a Sip podcast. I'm Leche.
And I'm Tito.
All right, Tito. Let's start off with the usual, right?
As always.
Today, bro. As always, you know, we got to see what we're drinking today.
I'm sticking with a Mr. Corona. What about you? What are you sipping
Not
on?
the sickness, right? The actual...
No, the beer.
I'm sticking with the Corona.
Corona.
Like, no thanks, dude. You won't see me at your house. But same, dude. Damn, I'm sticking with the Corona too.
Nice. Oh yeah, nice.
Sip before we keep going. That's refreshing right now. Actually, after
it really is after the
long day, it's needed.
Work week that we've had.
Yeah, we both have been getting railed by work.
For lack of a better word, yeah,
literally, because I can't think of any other word. Literally, I put it in that sense. But this week there was not too much information in the gaming, world or in the. I mean, there's probably stuff in the actual real life news and stuff like that, but we don't like to cover it too much often. So we took little bits here and there, different random stories that we thought that were interesting, pretty much for this week. Mm-hmm. Some gaming, some movies, some shows, and some updates for other games as well. So we could start off with this, which is a new game that they announced. I think this is like an indie game, I'm pretty sure. It's supposed to be an what is it called? MMO RPG.
Yes.
Yeah, so I picked this out specifically because it intrigued me. One, the art style, and it looked very familiar of other games.
Yes.
It's called Bitcraft. So I don't know if you happen to get a chance to watch it. Of course you did, probably.
Yeah.
But what do you think? What vibes gave you from looking at that trailer for this indie game?
I mean, well, first of all, I'm just confused. Is it gonna be like a Minecraft type of thing?
Right, like a resource managed type of game.
It did look like what's that Viking games that we literally just had, like Valhalla, I think it was called.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla?
No. Where it's like, it's a survival game. Like you have to build your house and still like a crafting table. I forget what it's called. I could be wrong on the name. But it does. No.
I don't know what it's called.
No.
I forgot. Something like that. I know I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, where it's like occasionally.
It's like Ark, if people want to put it like that.
Yes.
Like Ark Survival, pretty much. So it's like you build your own shit, like resource, like pretty much like Minecraft, just more
village,
not an
just
8-bit.
not blocked.
Yeah, that's not an 8-bit fucking blocks and shit. So,
but art style wise, it did remind me of, and we spoke a little bit before we started. We both agreed that it looked like Ori and like the Will of the Wisps almost color wise,
like color palette wise. It's like it has the same like structure of colors and stuff like that, and very eye catching in that type of way.
Yes.
When it comes to the lighting and stuff.
Yes, and then another game that it reminded me of. The game is called Journey.
Yes, there you go.
That's the Journey shit. Where you're literally just some random figure in like this head to toe red cape robe thing that you're pretty much just like it's a beautiful game if you haven't watched it or if you haven't played it.
That's the point of that game, is to be very artistic.
Yeah, and it reminded me of that, like very, and I'm not just saying because it's like a random figure with like clothes and stuff from both, but like the way it runs, the way the world looks around it, around your character, like that's what it reminded me of. So if it isn't that art style,
it's almost like cartoony enough to look like Zelda Breath of the Wild vibes as well. It's almost that type of art style too. Like it's getting close to it, because we didn't see that much gameplay. I'm not gonna lie. Of the things that we did see, some of the creatures and stuff like that, and the actual characters and stuff like that. I don't know if they're antagonists or protagonists. That's they haven't revealed too much about it.
Or if there's really a storyline that you have to like follow.
Exactly. So
because at the end of the trailer, if you haven't watched it, there is this random like beam of lights falling from an asteroid or something like that. So I'm just confused, like if there is a storyline or if it is gonna be like a Minecraft type of thing where like okay, there's that if you want to do it, but for the most part you could just create, adventure, explore, whatever. So
yeah, I mean, who knows? But it definitely looked interesting, dude. I know they didn't really give a set date for this, but there is a sign up now for like a pre-alpha, like game through playthrough. It literally, the website is literally just bitcraft.com, you know, stuff like that. So just definitely look it up if you guys are interested in it. But I mean, I'll definitely probably check it out just to see how it is because it looks like it would run nicely on a PC. So I'll definitely give it a shot just to see how it is. If it's free, of course. I mean, if you got to pay for a pre-alpha build, oof, I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll see though, right? Only time could tell on that. So on next story and stuff like that, I know we have some updates. I know that IGN or Game Informer, did some gameplay and preview of the Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania game.
Yes.
So I know you have a little bit more insight on this than I do. I mean, the game, looking at the video and what they were saying in it, I mean, it looks fantastic. Honestly, it looks cool. It literally, they remade it from top to bottom, like for this new generation. I mean, that I remember playing it, it definitely is way upgraded. So way more visually appealing.
No, 100%. Like graphics are updated, obviously, because from when it originally came out to where we are now, gaming has developed so much in just a few years.
To say the least, yeah.
But yeah, like it is weird because it is like a remake, remastered, update bundle type of thing.
Yeah, that's how they said it. It's like they really didn't know how to put it in perspective.
Yeah, it really is hard because you do get old levels that get remade, obviously, with the new updates and stuff from both 1 and 2 of Super Monkey Ball. And then I believe there are newer levels that they just created and added to the game. So it is almost like a 3 is now getting added to the Super Monkey Ball world. But I mean, yeah, like same type of difficulty, starts off easy. You still get the rush of collecting all the bananas and still fighting against the timer to reach the goal at the end.
Oh my God, nostalgia.
And that's always the replayability of it, right? Like, fuck, I missed this one banana. I need to redo it all, make sure I get it before time runs out. Which
I used to hate that. I'm not gonna lie to you. That used to frustrate the shit out of me, dude.
Yes, but that was also like...
That's the point, though. That's the point.
Exactly. It gives it replayability, and it's also a relaxing game. You could like turn your brain, quote unquote, relaxing game where you can like turn your brain off and be like, oh yeah, like I'm not playing PvP, Crucible, Trials, Halo, Red
oh, you didn't? Like, did you get to play Trials this week?
No, I didn't.
Off a tangent, bro. You're gonna love it now. It's good. We'll talk about it later.
But yeah, like, and even from what Game Informer was saying, like it is running very smoothly between the systems it will be currently released on, because some are able to play on the Switch and the PlayStation, and I think some on Xbox. The loading screens are not the crazy hold for a minute before you get into your next trial. Like they're very easy, they're very quick, they're very smooth. So I'm very excited to see how the full gameplay of this. I think I might actually get this game. I know I say that about a lot of games, but this might be one that I actually just get to like
actually just
relax and kick back with.
We'll see, dude, because I mean, I played it a couple of times and I got frustrated, so I'm like, this isn't a game for me.
How do you get frustrated with Super Monkey Ball?
I know, dude. It's like getting frustrated with a Mario game. Like, no, you can't.
You really don't even have to get the bananas. The bananas is just like a little extra thing.
Yeah. But I mean, there's always those games that you're like, I want to get all of the stuff before I move on. You know that. So, yeah, that definitely would be interesting. For Monkey Ball, we'll see how this goes when it releases. I know this comes out on October 5th. So that's pretty soon. That's what, already like 2 weeks from now?
Oh, wow.
3 weeks from now. So
about, yeah.
Yeah, so that would be pretty interesting for people to get their hands on. So we'll see what everyone says about it and thinks about it. Hopefully there's enough content because I know people, especially the Nintendo fans, like to fucking suck up content like crazy. Just like us Destiny fans, I can tell that for sure.
Yeah.
And talk about content, bro. This rolls into the next freaking segue. Here we go. Pro transition. That was really shitty. Coming, another story from Game Informer.
Another nostalgia factor.
Yes, this is nostalgia factor for sure for some people who remember how inappropriate these two used to be, honestly. So they announced for the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl game, they confirmed two characters that are coming to the game, which is Ren and Skimpy. If people...
Stimpy.
I said Skimpy.
You always say Skimpy, and I like just
it's like, that's not the right word. Let me not say that. But Stimpy, sorry. But yes, for people who were born in the 90s, mostly like early 90s, and watched this show growing up, dude, oh man. I mean, fuck me. These two were inappropriate as fuck, in my opinion, back in the day. I mean, not totally inappropriate, but I mean, compared to cartoons how they are now and stuff like that, these two literally used to be ridiculous, especially freaking Ren, dude.
Yeah.
So
yeah, let's just say there's a clip currently being transferred all on Facebook about like how were we allowed to watch this as kids growing up.
Yeah, dude, like how did this pass? Like standards, the TV guideline standards and stuff like that. Like how did it pass by these dudes?
Yeah. I don't know.
But that's awesome though that they confirmed these guys. They even showed some gameplay on like some of their moves and stuff like that. So I mean,
from what I could also tell, this specific character duo is kind of going to be like the Ice Climbers from
Super,
from like Super Smash Bros. And all that stuff. Because I believe they are a duo. I mean, obviously you have Cat Dog, but they're one physical body. Ren and Stimpy, since they are two different separate beings, I think they will be working almost like the Ice Climbers do in Smash Bros.
So that makes sense though that they're two together because those guys literally are inseparable in technical terms in the freaking show.
Yeah,
it would make sense to pair them up together in the actual like game and shit. So that definitely would be interesting to see them. I mean, hopefully, I don't know why. I have a feeling when they bring these two out, dude, they're gonna show some inappropriate abilities, which I'm hoping for. With little adult innuendos in their move pools. I don't know if you remember when Stimpy freaking used to be that what's his name, the captain bullshit with the little propeller hat. Fuck, I forgot what he called himself.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, but I don't know his name either.
Fuck, but I remember that shit, dude, and I remember he had the little straw in front of him, in his area. So I'm like, dude, like again, like how did this pass through? I hope they just make a joke about it or give him a little mini thing about that,
like a callback type of thing.
Yeah, to something like that. That would be awesome to see. Honestly, it'll be inappropriate for sure, but it'll be funny.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is turning out to be quite the roster for Nickelodeon's All-Star Brawls because from what I could see right now, they have SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy, Leonardo, and Michelangelo, and what's the girl's name from the Ninja Turtles?
April
O'Neil. Thank you. Danny Phantom. We have Cynthia from Hey Arnold, apparently, or Helga. Sorry, Helga from Hey Arnold. I know.
I'm like, what?
I say Cynthia because they're literally the exact same person.
Honestly,
Cynthia for the doll from Rugrats. Speaking of Rugrats, a freaking Reptar.
that's gotta be
Nigel
awesome.
Thornberry. Freaking Sim from Invader Sim. One of the characters from All Monsters, I don't remember his name, and then the two newer Nickelodeon characters that I never met. I think they're from like the Fosters or something like that. Something Fosters.
I'm not too familiar with the newer characters for sure.
Yeah, but I mean,
this is definitely a nostalgia trip.
Yeah, right now it's only 17 characters, and there's still more to come. Probably, hopefully.
I think they're gonna have like a roster of 24.
Probably, and then do like
that would be a good bit.
Yeah, do like what Smash does, where it's like new invader or new combatants.
The DLC, and you get 2 new players. Straight up like that.
And it's only the other 2 Ninja Turtles.
I think. I mean, they might sell them separately. I mean, that wouldn't. In the marketing department, that would be the smartest idea. Put the lamest one first, and then bring the other cooler ones later.
Oh, bitch! Leonardo and Michelangelo were not the lamest ones. Donnie was the lamest one.
That's true. Donnie was
I'm
the lamest
sorry,
one.
Donatello.
Raphael was the only reason why he was popular is because he was the rebel of the group.
Pretty much.
But let's be real. Mikey carries.
Yes. Oh, 100%.
Carries.
From top to bottom, it's Mikey, Leo, Raph, Donnie.
Yeah. Like, this is going off a tangent, but for sure, I don't know if you saw an episode on YouTube or if you've seen the comic book where it's in the future and shit like that, and there's only one Ninja Turtle left. And then, like, they try to hide who it is and shit. Until,
we spoke about it. We spoke about it one of our first few episodes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we just, like, never gone back to it. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's crazy to find out that it was fucking Michelangelo is the last Ronin. He's literally, like, Master Splinter died. I mean, Master Splinter died. And then all of his...
Spoilers if you don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, fuck me. Honestly, I should have mentioned that.
Yeah.
And then 3 brothers died and shit. That's it.
Yeah.
And he's the last one, the kid. The youngest one, supposedly, is the last one and shit. That's dope.
And he's carrying all the weapons of all his brothers and Splinter.
Crazy story. Must read or watch.
It's so about it. Dark and
so dark and
the mystery on who was the last turtle from when we first originally found out the storyline, like, was. Everybody who was a nerd, the Ninja Turtle nerd, was like, who is it? Speculations and everything. But back to All Stars. Like, it's cool, and I want to see where they go with this, because it looks interesting. Again, like what we said last time, it is going to be a little difficult to see how much they really differentiate from Smash,
or from other fighting games and stuff like that. Other combat games like that.
Yeah,
which I mean they could, because it's very minute. Their freaking like roster, because I mean Nickelodeon has a lot of characters literally throughout the fucking decades of cartoons and stuff like that. So they have enough characters and stuff like that to actually bring into the fucking, like, their universe, whatever. So we'll see, right? Like you said.
Yeah. And even if they do like a turn and make some of like their real life characters or whatever into like animated characters specifically for the game, that'd be something cool to see for them too. But the only reason I really know like there'll be something different is because besides the whole Ren and Stimpy character release that we spoke about, we also got to see some gameplay and some movesets. I believe specifically for Sandy Cheeks and Patrick Star.
And we saw SpongeBob's as well. On the first, we saw SpongeBob's as well. They released it with, I think, Patrick as well.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, that's really going to be like one of their main differences is like, because they are cartoons, excuse me, and we've seen like Patrick do some dumb stuff, it's really going to be the only acceptable time we see like a butt laser or Sandy Cheeks, or Sandy Cheeks do like an acorn bomb or something like that. You get me? Like that really wouldn't work in Smash, seeing Pikachu do a thunderbolt through its asshole. Like it's not the same thing.
It wouldn't have the same effect.
It really wouldn't.
To say the least. It would not hit the same.
No.
That I can guarantee. People would be thrown off by that. Like, what the fuck? That's something I've seen before.
So that's really the only way like we'll see like weird move sets, weird things going on in such a cartoonish game. You got me?
And I feel like they're gonna throw mostly when it comes to SpongeBob and Patrick, it's gonna be most of the memeable stuff that's gonna be there.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
It's, I don't know how to. Yeah, like you said, like the butt laser and shit like that, and this stupid shit like that, which is gonna be awesome to see, honestly, in game.
Like
that's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, like if SpongeBob shoots for some reason like bubble beams from his holes, or like some weird bubble AOE attack.
Like it would only make sense for SpongeBob because you know the fucking thing. And
kind of like the episode when he gets like the measles, I think they call it.
Oh yeah, and the bubbles,
the bumps. Yeah, and he's like every time he sneezes, the pink bubbles just come out of him. So it's like that's an AOE attack for him. Like,
he just sneezes on you and shit. Well, moving on from that story.
Yes.
I think we'll go into this one. I'll skip around. So we're gonna. I found this interesting, but at the same time, I don't know. I think it's more just a bash on it. I'm like the principle of this. Like, I'm like, why? Why would they do this? It makes sense, but not really, you know, type of thing.
Yeah.
I'm talking about IGN posting like it's straight to DVD movie for Scooby-Doo. But it's Scooby-Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, the silence said it all. The silence.
Yeah, I was gonna say the silence literally speaks volumes, speaks 1,000 words per second that you hold that off. Oh my god,
like,
I don't know, bro.
I get it because it is Scooby-Doo and they solve mysteries and stuff, and then Courage the Cowardly Dog has been living like in the most mysterious place in the middle of nowhere.
Like but it makes sense, but not really.
Exactly, because they're literally solving people in costumes trying to pull like tax fraud or something.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, honestly, yeah.
That's literally it. Yeah. Whereas in Courage, it's literally
like supernatural bullshit.
Supernatural. We had a freaking space squid come down and give birth, and then as she died turned into more space squids heading back up into space.
Or the episode where they sent his parents off to the moon and they're still alive on the moon. Like, come bullshit is that?
Years later,
or ghosts and stuff like that. Like, all that shit is actually real in the universe of Courage and not in Scooby-Doo. Well, it depends what.
Slab.
Yeah, I was thinking of that same episode, bro. I was thinking of the same episode. That's why I said ghost.
That's like the one weird thing I like constantly just utter to myself.
That show was disturbing, yo. If you really think about
100%.
it, that show like was, it was something else. It was special. I could say that without a doubt. It was a special series, bro. 100%. And I don't know. I mean, we could bash it, and who knows, man? It might fucking work, type of thing. Like, it's one of those things that you think that won't work, but works. Just like pepperoni and fucking peanut butter. I'm kidding.
What?
Yeah. Or pickles and peanut butter. Sorry.
No, I agree. No, I've seen people actually pepperoni and peanut butter.
I have. That's
Granted,
I tried it. I tried it. It works. It works. Surprisingly. That's what I'm saying. It's like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, it doesn't make sense, but it works.
All I'm saying is toast an English muffin with butter as it is coming out toasted. Put some peanut butter on that shit too. That's nice.
I'm saying, like, it doesn't make sense. Why would you do that? But I mean, if it works, it works.
Fat on fat. But no, anyways, but yes, back to yeah, it's definitely a weird combo to see these two coming together.
Yeah. So this tells us that they're in the same universe.
Well, I mean, it also, like, the title says it too. It's straight out of nowhere. Like, this combo came out of nowhere. It's literally
it kind of makes sense. Yeah.
Straight out of nowhere, Scooby-Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog. Like,
actually, they put it in perfect words. They don't even know what it is.
And I think
that's why they go straight to DVD, bro. They're like, I don't know about this one. Just fuck it, send it. Fuck it, send it, bro. Ship it, send it. It's out.
I kind of want to find like a bootleg version and we just
straight up and watch
online.
I want to see how it really is now. I think this is what they do, bro. They make you talk shit about it and then it intrigues you.
Yeah, and that's how they pull you.
Maybe it's so bad that it's actually fucking good too. Watch it be so bad that it's actually like oh, that was actually legit.
Look at the show Courage the Cowardly Dog. It was so bad. It was actually good.
It was disturbing that it was good.
It was disturbingly bad that it was good.
Yeah, I mean,
you can't deny that. It was disturbingly bad.
It wasn't bad. I've always liked that show though. Maybe because I was a kid.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now if I watch it now, it might hit differently for sure.
It was Courage the Cowardly Dog or Super Hyper Monkey Team Hyper Force Go.
Yeah, fuck that, bro.
Like, what are you gonna do?
I was always watching Courage before that. There's two types of people in this world, right? People who watch that or the fucking Super Monkey fucking Team Go shit.
The only reason I remembered that one was because of Super Monkey Ball. I was about to say Super Monkey Ball Hyper Team Force Go or whatever it was. That I was.
There's no ball in there.
No. Well, I think one of the robot monkeys had the ability to like make a quick force field.
Force field, yeah.
But I think that was really it.
That's it. That's all we got. Like, all right, dude.
All right. But yeah, I don't know. I want.
We'll see.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah, that's something we'll come back to it maybe. Honestly,
when you posted it in our Discord, I was like, what is this? That was the one I quickly clicked on.
Dude, that's what I said too. I watched it, bro, and I was like, I don't know what this is, but this is something we got to talk about. I know Tito's going to be interested about this one.
If you guys do want to see the official clip, it is on the IGN YouTube channel. So go check it out. Looking at it there.
All right, moving on to some actual good, exciting news for some of these games coming out and some of these. What's the other story? Show coming out. So first, we're gonna start off with the game that this is pretty exciting for. It's coming out in a couple of weeks, actually. It is Metroid Dread.
Yeah,
it's coming to freaking Nintendo Switch, dude. I mean, finally, everyone's getting a fucking Metroid game. It's been freaking years, bro. And I know this has been delayed. I mean, thanks to, our drink, why it got delayed a couple of months and shit like that. But finally, it is coming out. Yes. And people are excited about it, dude. So, I don't know. What do you think about this game?
It looks clean. In a way, I'm happy that it was delayed because I do think it gave them a chance to go back and tweak it out. That's what I was thinking too. If they did go down that route. But yes, I do appreciate that the suit is not as highlighter green as I thought it was going to be from the last trailers that we saw.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And that there is still a good amount of the old school gold suit combined with the new white in the suit.
I know they mentioned that something in the fucking trailer itself about like, oh, we updated the suit to not look as, freaking eye-catching or whatever the fuck they said in the trailer. Because, yeah, people bitched about that. I think that was the main complaint when they first teased it out. That the suit was ridiculously like highlighted. Yeah, it looked cartoony.
Yeah, because they were using the same color that she has as her visor.
Yeah,
to be the glowing on the suit, and it didn't look good. It didn't look right.
It didn't make sense. Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I'm really glad they did that change. I mean, Samus's bodysuit still looks freaking awesome as always. Like, I'm not
Yeah,
Like
I mean that always looks
even
clean.
with this update, it looks super clean, super right.
I mean, we already know too, like in these type of games, like when you level up and like progress through the story, you're probably gonna come in contact with new suits and stuff like that, so new colors and stuff like that. So hopefully that actually happens, you know, like hopefully that's a like in-game type of thing. Most likely it is, but who knows?
I think so, because if you look at the beginning of the trailer, her shoulders are blue.
Right.
And then by the time we get to the end of the trailer, she is in this new gold white suit that we do see. So yeah, it might depend on what if they do like a weird ability changes. That depending on what abilities you have on changes what the suit looks like, possibly. Or it's just one of those things where as you update your suit, it updates colors and defense and all that stuff.
It could be like that, just subtle upgrades that, you know, like, oh, here's like plus 10 for your defense, but your colors change on your shoulders type of thing, you know?
Yeah. But besides that, I mean, even still the gameplay looks good.
It does. It looks really good. They literally went back to the classic way, like 2D side scroller.
Yes. And I do like as well that it's not as dark as most Metroid games normally are. There is some sort of like lightness to it, but once you do get to like boss rooms, it is only 30 seconds, but you could like notice a lot within those 30 seconds. But I mean, yeah, even the boss rooms, the battle rooms where she is, like, they look great. The monsters, I think it is one of those things where even though it is like not 2D, but like a side scroller type of thing, there are moves that do become very 3D third person type of view.
Yeah, I noticed that for some.
I hope they fully stick with that and it's not just a trailer thing. But
that would be true. Yeah,
I don't know. I'm excited for this. I've never played. I've played a little bit of Metroid, but I've always seen the gameplay of like other Metroid games.
I think the only two Metroids I played was Metroid Prime and then Metroid Zero Hour, which was the little what is it called? Game Boy game. Sorry. I was thinking of a freaking name. A Game Boy game.
If y'all could see the finger gestures he was just doing.
I was signaling Tito like, oh shit.
Yes, but this doesn't do anything for me.
I know. It doesn't freaking bad. My bad. But yeah, the Game Boy game, I played the living shit out of it because that's one of the only games that I really, really freaking liked.
Yes.
One, and because I hated it at the same time because it was broken because I couldn't save it.
Oh, I remember that.
Right? Yeah, I couldn't save it. I was trying to beat it in one go. It was like my little mini speed run for myself back in the day. So yeah. Like, how far can I get today? I only got 3 hours to play. Let's go.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't know, but definitely Metroid. Metroid fans definitely have something to be excited about for this. You have the release date for it, right?
I do. And not only this game comes out, it also comes out as a bundle with the Nintendo Switch as well.
Ooh.
And it'll be available for consumers and everyone like in stores October 8th. So that's going to be nice. All these things are coming in October, early October by the looks of it, which is great. I think they're trying to beat
holiday season.
That, and they're trying not to release shit on November because you know when November comes, all those fucking games come out.
Oh, that's true. I know. It's exciting times. We're already in September, bro.
Oh, that's crazy, dude.
It's fucking crazy. Freaking Rona. Good drinks.
And now
bad
disease, honestly, dude. Fucking shit up. But this isn't fucking shit up. This is gonna make the holidays run a little bit more smoothly this year, in my opinion, at least for me and Esbin. And we are talking about Marvel's new show that they announced this week. Or not new show, or at least they announced it a while back ago, but we actually got the first official trailer for it, for Hawkeye, which is going to be freaking amazing, in my opinion, because, I mean...
Oh, yeah.
what's his name? John. Fuck, what's the actor's name that plays
Jeremy
Hawkeye?
Renner.
Yeah, Jeremy. Yeah, we're gonna have him returning his freaking role, and then we're gonna be introduced to Kit Bishop, played by freaking what's her name, Haley Steinfeld.
I think that's her name. I never
I think
remember
that's her
her
name.
name.
Yeah, but yes, her.
Haley
We know.
Steinfeld, yes.
Yeah, so yeah, I was right. Okay, cool. I'm surprised I remember the name. But yeah, that's gonna be exciting to actually see this play out because one, it takes place during the holidays. Like the entire series itself is literally running through snow and everything. It's gonna be really crazy. I know even by the trailer, I don't know how long it was. I think it was a 2-minute trailer, but they packed so much information in those 2 minutes, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, fuck, I'm excited for this, dude.
No, 100%. And even from the trailer itself, like we do get a good mix of comedy and we still get the action. You get me? And
yeah,
and it's just fun. Like it actually looks fun.
Yeah, like it's gonna be a fun series to watch. Like great. I think it almost has the same vibes of like how Loki is. Like Loki, you're in for an adventure type of thing.
Yeah.
But this one's a little bit more grounded, if you want to like say it like that.
No, 100. Yeah, and like from seeing this trailer, and if you really think about it, WandaVision, Loki, and even this Hawkeye.
You forgot about Captain.
What?
About
Captain America and Winter Soldier. Like
Falcon and the Winter Soldier, bro. Captain Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Wow. Well, he's the new Captain America, so
yeah,
I was technically right.
Everyone forgets about that one, dude. I don't know. Everyone forgets about it.
But Falcon and Winter Soldier, like, I love how they all have the same underlying tones, but if you look at their full shows, they're very different in their own perspective way.
I get what you mean by that. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's right. That's true.
It's definitely going to be interesting to see how similar yet different Hawkeye is going to be compared to the 3 series we just had now.
Yeah, it's like they're all different, like in their own special way, and it's kind of crazy because you would think like, because they all take place in the same universe, they would have the same tone.
Yeah,
and they don't like at all. They're all fucking different.
Yeah,
which is fantastic. They all have their own identity. There you go.
Yes.
Of series, bro. Even though they take place in the same freaking universe.
Mm-hmm.
That's freaking awesome. Just Marvel knows how to do their fucking shit right, honestly.
100%.
This is one thing that people can learn them about.
Well, we also got to remember we have a demigod, and then we have a witch and a robot, and then we have 2 normal guys. One that was injected with a serum to live a long life.
That's true. But still, in the same universe, all that happened.
No, 100%. And technically around the same time. Because if you think about it, they're doing all of this in the same time throughout the same days, just different locations and different events happening. You got me?
Who knows, man? What I want to know too about this show, where does this take place specifically? We know it happens after he's back reunited with his family.
Yes.
So this is after the events of Endgame, of course.
I think it's
but the thing how far along
in New York, or him going back to New York where he's gonna spend
Christmas, because I think it's because he found this girl, what's her name, Kit Bishop. I think that's what they're gonna call her. I don't know what they're gonna call her in their series.
Yeah, but definitely seeing it's gonna be very interesting too how they introduce Bishop and pretty much give her a whole character arc, if anything, because what we've seen these past few seasons have only been 6, 7, 8 episodes long, not very long.
I feel like this is gonna be the same thing. It's probably gonna be like 6 45-minute episodes, pretty much.
Yeah, so unless they're gonna fit a lot or they have such great writing where we'll understand everything that's happening, you get me? Because I very highly doubt we're gonna get a second season of Hawkeye. Don't get me wrong, yes, he's an Avenger, he's a great character and everything, but
I think it depends on where they leave, because if it it's gonna be a great show, honestly. But it's just how they ended off. Just like because we're gonna get a season 2 of Loki because of how it ended.
Yes.
Like it was kind of like left in a cliffhanger, pretty much type of thing.
Yes, but you also got to remember where it's not just story wise and cliffhangers and stuff like that. You also got to remember it's partially the popularity of characters that also drive the audience. That's what I'm saying. Like, yes, Hawkeye is an Avenger, and I'm not saying Hawkeye doesn't have any fans. But compared to Loki, compared to Wanda,
yeah, it's kind of true. It's kind of hard to verse those, those
yeah,
heavy hitters, if you want to say.
Yeah, and I mean, really, the only reason a lot of people, not to put down that they're bad characters or bad actors or anything, but really the only real reason we followed up with Falcon and Winter Soldier was because of what happened at the end with Steve Rogers. You get me? Like, we just wanted in a way closure on what was next with Captain America.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest hype for that. Like, yes. Damn, like what's gonna happen to the actual title and mantle of that person?
Exactly. So
completely understandable on that end.
So unless Hawkeye, the show is such, it's gonna be such a great show, but like unless it's actually gonna be so good enough where it gives Hawkeye this brand new fandom and increases his fan base, it's gonna be very difficult to see where it goes after that.
Right. So you have like suspicious, like, we'll see like how good it really is and stuff like that, or like how it's gonna play off. That's what you're like. So you're going in with positive, optimistic like views.
Yes. 100%. Every time anything Marvel puts out, any type of thing like this, I go into it positively.
But skeptic at the same time. Like,
because I know fan bases, I know characters, and all that stuff.
Shit. I know the fandom likes to overhype a lot.
Yes. Yeah, so it's like I go into it positively optimistic, like you said.
Yeah.
Now, if it was DC, that's a whole other situation and story.
Yeah, that's like you go in there literally like skeptic because who knows what you're gonna get. It's literally a 50-50 shot at this point. So, sadly to say it like that, because man, it's been rough. For DC at least.
Sorry, right now I'm just thinking of DC. I was watching like a Ryan Reynolds type of thing, where it's like they were going down like all like his list of movies that he was doing in a way. And I was like, oh, so you're doing Deadpool? He goes, yes. Oh, so you were in God, what was it? Wolverine? Like the first Wolverine movie, like
Wolverine,
or Wolverine Origins. He goes, yes. He goes, yes, man, yes. The proposal, yes. Oh, you were in the Green Lantern. He goes, I'm sorry. Next film. It's like, damn, even he knew. Like, he was the main star, and even he's still apologizing for that movie.
He's like, yeah.
He was like, I'm sorry, next.
He's like, that wasn't my greatest.
Oh gosh. I don't know. I really hope DC turns it around. Like, as much as I love Marvel and all that stuff, I am a bigger DC fan. But they just need to get better. They need to get better.
Yeah, they just gotta get their shit straightened out, honestly. Like, stop. What are you doing? You see, what are you doing? Stop. Get it right.
No. Bad, DC. Bad.
Like, listen to the actual writers who are writing these fucking stories.
Yes.
Pretty sure they know more than what you're doing. Stop
100%.
interfering with their fucking writing process. They don't give what the fans want. Actually, go what the fucking writers are writing, because they're probably writing it better. Because I just know this. Like, that's why Marvel, like I always say, Marvel's always doing their shit because they actually have a fucking nerd working on these fucking movies.
That's what
an actual Marvel fan who read the comic books is actually the one controlling the narratives for all of the Marvel series entirely. So DC needs that one head that literally read that's very knowledgeable in DC everything, and make him the fucking head and make him write the scripts and not the scripts, but the story. And someone else could do all the script stuff and all that bullshit.
Yes. I mean, like,
simple as that. I feel like it's not hard.
No, like, look at the Justice League movie.
Which one?
The full.
The Zack Snyder one.
Yeah,
they should have made that motherfucker in charge, bro.
Like, exactly, because Zack Snyder's a genuine DC nerd fan. So even if it was Justice League 1 and Justice League 2, I would have watched both of them happily.
Yeah,
compared to that
split it, dude.
Compared to that BS that we got.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking literally day and night, bro. The difference is ridiculous, bro. It's kind of nuts how much they left out of that fucking movie. It's nuts.
Day was 6 hours. Night was 1 and 50 something minutes.
Yeah, yo, really, dude. Unreal, man.
It was ridiculous. That would have been the one time I would have been okay not going to sleep at night. Oh no. No. But yeah, any last minute things you want to add? Wasn't there one thing we spoke about?
I don't think so.
No,
that I could. No. A lot of great stuff. I mean, hopefully this coming end of month week, there's gonna be a little bit more stories. I feel.
I think so.
So we'll see.
Going into these last few months, I think we'll definitely have a lot more news to go to.
Especially because there's gonna be a lot of game trailers, a lot of more official trailers coming out because November and all that stuff is closing in and stuff like that. Because that's the big month for gaming is November.
Yeah.
Movies is December. So there's going to be hopefully fucking stuff because in October, that's where they just pile on the trailers and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
and then Halloween is coming too. We know you're going to get some scary movie bullshit coming on October. So we're going to see, dude. There's supposed to be some trailers, hopefully. Oh, at least that's my hope because,
or at least a lot of comeback movies. Because for some reason, I've been seeing like a lot of Halloween trailers coming back up, even though like it's been a year.
Yeah. I mean, there's supposed to be a new Halloween movie, like,
right? Okay,
like Michael Myers, like Halloween. Yeah, there's supposed to be a new one coming out.
Oh, so then those are probably the trailers I'm watching.
Yeah, that's what you're probably watching.
And I'm like, damn, this is when did Halloween get good? like I got surprised.
Creepy toned.
I need to
we'll talk about that in the next episode.
I know. We'll hit those notes later. But as always, Leche, where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Leche Minuesa, or you guys can follow me at twitch.tv TechnoFreak95.
And Leche, too. I mean, the 50th episode is coming. That's also going to be your outro video. So start setting up.
We'll see, bro.
Open your ears right now. And you guys can follow me. And you guys can follow me at One Alpha Penguin on Instagram and also on twitch.tv/One Alpha Penguin. You guys can follow the podcast on Instagram at takeasip_pod. And we are also on YouTube on youtube.com/takeasip. As always, the logo for the podcast, as you guys see on your whatever podcast listening app you're using, is the same logo and image for all the social medias and YouTube. And as always, drink some water, go for a walk, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
See you guys.